Brad, I'm outdoors right now, and that's where you should be this weekend. It's going to be absolutely perfect, maybe for a great drive. The car guy, Dave Stahl, is here with Jack Brandis with the school district, but we're not talking school right now. He has a second job we're going to talk about. Good morning, guys.
That's how he's able to handle the school district. He has his second job. He goes out and drives all over the countryside.
This is the fun part of my life.
Yeah.
Fun part of my life.
All right, Jack, you are doing an article this weekend. You're a regular with the UT.
Right, weekend driver column in the Union Tribune.
And this particular weekend, you're going to tell us about one particular drive, but there's a bunch of drives that people can take in SUVs or other type cars.
I've been running around San Diego County for about 11 years for the Union Tribune. And my website, weekenddriver.com, you can find any kind of drive that you would ever want to take, paved, unpaved. You were talking about earlier, where you're going to take a Harley. I've got roads for that. City drive, county drives, dirt drives. Now, what's running on Saturday is I took a Mercedes ML 350, which is their SUV. It's a little bit more upscale than this, but very similar, and went on an easy dirt road drive out in the desert to an abandoned railroad station that a lot of people don't know about. There's a big old water tower there. The train tracks go by. It's very cool. It's about a 2.5 mile dirt off-road drive. Fairly easy. Most people could take it. We're not talking about the Rubicon or anything like that. And it's just right off of Highway S2, very easy to get to.
Even in a Mercedes. You don't mind taking a Mercedes
Even in a Mercedes. Now that ML 350 is equipped for off-road. It's got automatic everything. You put it in off-road, automatic mode. If it hits sand, it kicks in with all four wheels. It was a great vehicle to have out there, except, as you'll find out in the column, well,
blew a tire.
I blew a tire.
Did you?
One of those things where they always always take extra water and supplies when you go out in the desert. Well, you never know what's going to happen. And fortunately, I made it to some packed sand and followed the very efficient German and English instructions in the Mercedes and got the tire changed.
I believe we're showing some pictures of that particular trip as well. Are there any hazards that people need to be aware of other than blowing a tire or what they should take along?
Anytime you're off-road, you don't really know what you're going to come across.
Probably one word: speed. Speed and off-roading is not one and the same. You really want to go, especially if you don't know the terrain, you really want to kind of go. And if you don't know how bad it is, you should take an air pump with you and literally lower the tire pressure down if you know it's going to be a little bit soft.
And the whole point of going off-roading like that is to take your time and enjoy the scenery, right? Don't rush through it.
Right.
No, this is only about 2.5 miles off the highway. So even at 20 miles an hour, you're not going to get there very fast.
But what Jack does for the San Diego community is opens doors to the backcountry, the coastal area that we don't normally know about unless a relative shows up. Then we have to go find some place to drag them. And it's either SeaWorld or it's a wild animal park or what have you. Where Jack is giving you really trips that doesn't cost any more than a tank of gas and a picnic lunch.
Which is expensive sometimes, the tank of gas, but it's less than other things.
Most tours are about the destination. So it says drive someplace, you get out here, you go to a flea market or an art gallery or something like that. What I do is more about the drive.
Right.
So I'll put in there's a place you can stop to eat, that type of thing. But mainly you're going to pack your lunch and you're going to enjoy it.
Okay, you can see that article this Saturday, but also go on your website for other alternatives, right?
I've got about 40 drives on my website, weekenddriver.com. Check it out.
Jack, thank you so much. Dave?
And you're in the wheel section, right?
Wheel section, Union Tribune, Saturday.
Okay, we're back in a moment with Mike Castellucci. He is out at Torrey Pines. There's a little bit of a golf tournament going on out there this week. We'll be right back.